This holiday season, inflation and the pandemic impacting the demand on Bay Area food banks. A volunteer there knows what it's like to grow up hungry, and her experience is driving her to help others like her. Reed Cowan now telling us the story and her tie to Southern Nevada.
The face of hunger is changing and the need is great. We know the strains of the economy make it so difficult for so many, and that means the person you pass in the hallways at school or at church may indeed be hungry. This next story is about a woman who grew up in Las Vegas and really knew what it was like to face food insecurity. She's proof that people who are hungry might be right there next to you, hiding in plain sight. Sometimes the last person you would think was ever hungry
Got a stack of 20.
is right there in the room with you. And the last person. All right, who's your friend? You want to do this? You would ever think could make the story of food insecurity land in the heart. This moment.
Should I say it? I think so.
Was when food bank volunteer Karen let out a truth she hadn't spoken in years.
My name is Karen, and I am here volunteering because I experienced housing and food insecurity as a child.
Karen used to be this little girl whose single mom fell on hard times, and
We wound up living in a tent at Lake Mead, and we relied on the generosity of those around us. All that separated us from any type of dangers in the world was a flimsy piece of canvas and a miniature dachshund.
Karen has only a handful of photographs from those days. This one wearing a borrowed dress for a church photo.
I dreaded this day because I knew all the girls were going to have these beautiful white dresses and veils and gloves and shoes, and we were living in a tent at this exact moment. I felt like an actual princess that day. Granted, we had come from washing my hair in a spigot with hand soap.
It's knowing what hunger feels like
Food means a lot to me.
that makes Karen cooking dinner at home no small luxury. When Karen cooks, she remembers collecting spent soda cans with her brother.
Once we had enough, we would redeem them at the marina for a cheeseburger, and my brother and I would share it.
And she remembers watching the face of her mom as her children ate a shared dollar hamburger.
My mom would often, every time, say that she had already eaten, she was full, she didn't need anything. So my dad would take us every other weekend for visitations, and my mom would tell us as we were leaving on Friday night, eat whatever you can, just eat.
Do you still cry for that little girl?
I do. I do. I feel sad for her and for her brother and for my mom.
So what do you do when things hurt and when memories haunt? You live like Karen, who channels the pain of hunger when she was a child into helping others.
I don't believe that children and families should go hungry, not at the holidays, not year-round, and I just want to help out.
I would imagine for you, it's not just a bag. You're wondering whose hands it goes into?
Yeah. I'm wondering what children are going to go to school with a cool box, lunchbox where they get the name brand juice box and the string cheese.
In many parts of the Bay Area, children make up 25% of those who need help that is extended to thousands where we live. The stories of our little ones.
You just don't know. You never know what people are going through and what their story is.
Sometimes hiding in plain sight.
You do know people. They just don't show it outwardly.
And so Karen would say thank you to so many people in Southern Nevada who made sure that she and her mother and her brother did not go hungry, and to continue to power the food banks there in Southern Nevada. She says, and I will echo it myself, there are no better people on planet Earth than the great people of Southern Nevada. In the Bay Area, Reed Cowan, back to you.